Hey guys, it's Nancy, and I'm doing another butterfly video as part of the Spellbinders new release for February 2022, Bibi's Butterflies. And I just did these two cards in one video. I'll attach it at the end for you. And I used the Delicate Butterfly dies and the Butterfly Sentiment stamp set. But I used some pattern paper and the Precision Layering A2 size dies to cut them out. And I had these two pieces left over from the dies as sort of a frame. So I think I will incorporate this into the next card, and I'm going to bring in a piece of cardstock here, and what we're going to bring in is a stencil, and the stencil is called Geometric Butterfly. And there you can see you get the butterfly, you get these fun kind of confettis. So you have square and circle here, you have some circle dots here, and then you have some stars and circles here. So I thought it'd be fun to do some ink blending on this and see what we get, and then we'll frame it off with these two extra pieces of cardstock that we have. So I'm going to kind of angle this and offset it. By the way, I have sprayed the back of this stencil with pixie spray already. So we're going to press that down, and then on the edges that might be exposed, because I don't want any of my confetti to be blended yet, so I'm going to take some Post-it tape. I think this is mint tape, whatever you have, and I'm going to cover my little confetti pieces so that my stenciling is only on my butterfly. All right, so we want to cover all that up, and we want to make sure that our stencil is nicely stuck down there. Okay, and I'm going to start with these colors, 16 Candles, Pixie Dust, and Flirty Fuchsia from Catherine Pooler, and that's just because it matches the colors that are in this frame here. And then bring in my blending brush. I'm going to start with the lightest color, which is 16 Candles. Tap that off a little bit. And just kind of go in and randomly put some color down. Almost kind of mimicking, that background paper has almost like a watercolor look to it. So I'm just kind of mimicking those colors that are in there. Okay, I'm going to go into the next color, which is Pixie Dust. Bring you guys up a little bit. There you go. Really soft shades of pink, purple, lilac. All right, and then the darkest color is Flirty Fuchsia, and I don't want too much of that. Okay, now that I have those colors down, I'm going to lift the stencil and the Post-it tape off the stencils. So you have this beautiful blended butterfly, and I actually want to use this little star confetti now. So I'm going to put the star confetti over the wings. And again, I'm going to block off any place that I don't want that ink going. And I'm going to go in with the Flirty Fuchsia, which is the darkest color, And here I'm really going to kind of overlay onto there. I really want to kind of stay in the designated area there, so we get this double stenciling, really pretty confetti look in those wings there. So we're going to continue that look, and I want to save this tape because we want to make sure that we don't stencil over any parts that should not have any of that confetti on there. And as I'm doing this, I'm being very conscious about how I line my stencil up over here. Don't want any of that going onto this side of the butterfly. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're going to continue that on this side of the butterfly. One more time. Ooh, that's a little dark. Okay, that's enough for our ink blending. It looks really pretty. All right, now I'm going to try to move all this out of the way without getting my inky fingers touching everything. Okay, we'll clean that up in just a bit. Okay, so now I want to bring this in, and I do kind of want to layer this. So I need to find the die that goes on the inside of this. Very pretty, very simple. Trying not to get my inky fingers all over it. That's the hard part, right, guys? When we're in the zone with creating, and then bam, inky fingers all over everything. Okay, is this the same size? Next one up. That one, okay. Okay, I do have a couple of inky splotches, unfortunately, so I'm just going to take my Mono Sand Eraser and try to erase most of those out of the way. And we're going to put some gems on here anyway, so that'll cover it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's see about assembling here. So I know that this black one is a little longer. Ooh, that might be too big. Maybe we won't be using that. This should be the outer frame. Oh yeah, that's like almost perfect. Okay, we'll just use that one. This one. Stamp our sentiment on there. I'm going to take a little bit of my blending brush here. Just barely going to go around the edges. Barely touching it. I don't really want that color to overtake my panel. I'm just very lightly adding that so it's not so stark white. Very gentle touch. Just using the ink that's already on there. All right. You see that? Edge it. Let's stamp a little sentiment on here. Let's bring in the butterfly sentiments to do that. I'm going back with the happy birthday because this is a fun card. And I'm going to stamp that in the Flirty Fuchsia. Pretty and pretty simple. Okay, so now let's glue everything together. I'm going to grab my thin glue tip here. And this is art glitter glue, so it dries very quickly, you guys. So you want to be pretty precise with where you kind of put this into place. I'm going to line up from the seam of the card on the left here and towards, move it slightly over, just a smidgen. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. And now we can inlay this. And now make sure you have your glue all the way up to the edges and the corners there because you do not want this to lift. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. If you have some shimmer pen, you can add some of that to it. So very quick and easy to do. Again, just using the Precision Layering A2 frames, using the Butterfly Sentiments stamp, and using the brand new Geometric Butterfly Stencil. So all of those are pretty easy. And then we're just going to add some gems. So I have here the Color Essential Gems in Spectrum AB. I'm going to go with these bigger guys if I can get them off the sheet here. There we go. pretty. And let's add a little sprinkling of them up here. There we go. Those gems are so pretty. I'm going to have to get some more. And there's so many different colors of them. I only picked up 2 of them. All right, so there we go, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Pretty simple, easy to do. Just double layering that stencil. Some pretty pattern paper background. Stamp the sentiment. Add some gems. Very easy to make. Let me know what you think. And again, check out the other video. I'll post that at the end of this for you. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. And I'll put everything I used in the description for you. I do appreciate if you guys use my affiliate link. I do get a small commission at no additional cost to you. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep on stamping. Bye-bye.